In this modern era of fast-paced living, we often find ourselves caught in the whirlwind of daily stress, failing to pause and appreciate the simple blessings that surround us. This could be due to our attachment to certain outcomes or possessions, which often leads to dissatisfaction and discontentment. We tend to overlook the beauty in the ordinary moments, failing to recognize the deeper meaning and value they hold. Today's episode revolves around two fundamental aspects of Buddhism: practicing gratitude for all things and cultivating compassion for ourselves and others. These teachings offer a transformative path to navigate life's challenges more gracefully and to cultivate inner peace. Cultivating compassion enables us to respond to challenges with empathy and understanding, rather than judgment and blame. Impermanence is a cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy, a concept that permeates every facet of our existence. Nothing, absolutely nothing, remains constant. Our joys, our sorrows, our triumphs, and even our struggles are transient. Like clouds passing in the sky or leaves floating in a stream, this truth holds profound implications for how we perceive and engage with the world around us. In those moments, we can use mindfulness to step back and observe our anger without immediately reacting. By recognizing our anger as a transient state rather than an absolute truth, we create space between ourselves. They can be as simple as offering a helping hand to a neighbor or sharing a kind word with a stranger. Such actions, though seemingly small, have a profound impact on both the recipient and the giver. As we cultivate a mindset of compassion and generosity, we also cultivate inner peace and contentment and our emotions, allowing us to respond in a more thoughtful and compassionate manner. Equanimity is a state of mental calmness and clarity, a sense of balance amidst the storms of life. This quality is particularly valuable in situations that evoke strong emotions, like anger. It's a continuous process of self-reflection. The practice of self-reflection and confession is a powerful tool for personal growth and transformation. It involves taking the time to examine our thoughts, words, and actions, acknowledging our mistakes and seeking forgiveness for any harm we may have caused. This strength of mind is particularly crucial in situations where anger or frustration threaten to overwhelm us. Through self-reflection, we gain insight into our patterns of behavior, our strengths and weaknesses, and the motivations that drive us. Your support means the world to us and helps us continue sharing these teachings with a wider audience. As always, wishing you peace, joy, and serenity on your journey. When we engage in this practice, we open ourselves up to personal growth, cultivate humility, and strengthen our resolve to act with greater wisdom and compassion in the future. In such moments, having a strong mind allows us to stay grounded, to make rational decisions, and to navigate our emotions without being consumed by them. The Buddhist teachings often emphasize the importance of living a life of simplicity. This doesn't mean depriving oneself of the necessities or renouncing all worldly pleasures. Developing a strong mind is about cultivating mental resilience, the ability to face life's challenges with courage and determination. It's a series of small steps, of mindful choices and intentional actions that compound over time. Each step, no matter how small, contributes to our inner peace, our resilience in the face of adversity, and our capacity to respond to challenges with grace and understanding. This strength of mind enables us to persevere through difficult times, to learn from our setbacks, and to adapt to changing circumstances. If you found value in these practices and teachings, we encourage you to share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Your comments have the power to inspire others and build a supportive community. Rather, it means recognizing that true happiness doesn't lie in the accumulation of material possessions or the endless pursuit of more. In moments of anger, equanimity allows us to pause, to take a step back and respond in a manner that is thoughtful and constructive rather than impulsive and hurtful. When we embrace simplicity, we reduce the sources of potential anger or frustration that often arise from our unmet desires or the loss of what we have. Simplicity becomes a source of inner peace and resilience. It's the ability to remain composed and centered regardless of the challenges or distractions that may arise. Developing equanimity involves training ourselves to observe our emotions without immediately reacting to them. It's about acknowledging our feelings, understanding their impermanent nature, and choosing how we respond to them. It encourages us to embrace the impermanence of life and to find meaning in the ever-changing circumstances that shape our experiences. This realization can be both liberating and humbling. It liberates us from the grip of rigid expectations and attachments. We learn to welcome change as a natural and necessary part of life, rather than resist it, causing unnecessary suffering. It humbles us, reminding us of our place in the grand tapestry of existence. Engaging in acts of kindness and compassion is a powerful antidote to negativity. When we focus on the well-being of others and perform acts of kindness, we shift our attention away from our own troubles. This redirection can be incredibly therapeutic, reducing feelings of anger and resentment. We are not the permanent residents of this world. Everything we cherish and everything we are, including our own lives, is subject to change. Your continued support means the world to us, and we are deeply grateful for each and every one of you. Please remember to support us by liking this video. The essence of mindfulness is to be fully present, to anchor ourselves in the here and now. When we practice mindfulness, we bring our awareness to the present moment without judgment or detachment. We observe our thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations without getting carried away by them. This practice is like anchoring ourselves to reality, preventing us from being swept away by the currents of worry about the future or regrets about the past. Without further ado, let's embark on this enlightening journey together. Whether we are basking in the joy of success or navigating the complexities of human relationships, the teachings provide a compass, guiding us toward a more compassionate and fulfilling life. The practice of gratitude enables us to shift our perspective from one of lack to one of abundance, recognizing the myriad blessings that enrich our lives. By embracing gratitude, we can transform our mindset and approach to life, finding contentment in the midst of any situation. On the other hand, practicing compassion allows us to approach ourselves and others with kindness and understanding, especially during moments of anger, frustration, or despair. This teaching offers a powerful reminder. In every moment, whether pleasant or challenging, there is an opportunity to practice gratitude and compassion. Before we dive into these practices, let's take a few moments to acknowledge the immense significance of your presence here. Starting with the first point, recognizing and accepting Him. When we truly grasp the nature of impermanence, we begin to see that everything is in a state of constant flux. The first practice we're going to discuss today is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is particularly important when dealing with negative emotions such as anger. Next, we have the second practice, engaging in acts of kindness and compassion. Acts of kindness don't need to be grand gestures. Moving on to the third practice, which is cultivating equanimity. When we practice equanimity, we become less reactive, less likely to be thrown off balance by the ups and downs of life. Next up, we have the fourth practice, embracing a life of simplicity. Living a simple life involves appreciating what we have, finding contentment in the present moment, and not letting our desires consume us. As we continue our journey, we come across the fifth practice, which is developing a strong mind. Cultivating a strong mind is not about suppressing our emotions, but rather about acknowledging them, understanding them, and responding to them in a balanced and skillful manner. Finally, The sixth practice is the practice of self-reflection and confession. This practice is not about dwelling in guilt or shame, but about recognizing areas where we can improve, where we may have acted out of ignorance or caused pain to ourselves or others. As we conclude this exploration, remember that practicing gratitude and compassion is an ongoing journey. We hope this discussion has been a source of inspiration and guidance on your path to inner peace and personal growth. Before we part ways, please don't forget to support us by liking this video.